Hey everybody, just want to share a quick little insight from my study general conference. This morning while I was working out at the gym, I was listening to the October 1930 general conference, and I actually concluded the final session. And William R. Sloan, who is the mission president, I believe it was the Northwestern States Mission, was speaking. And he commented about the fact that he'd attended a meeting, I believe it was in Portland, and it was missionaries that were talking, and he goes, it was a great meeting, but that one of the men in the congregation, people who were listening to this missionary meeting was antagonistic towards the church. And he made a comment of, oh, there they are spouting their same nonsense over again. And William R. Sloan basically dives into that concept. And he goes, it's not that same old nonsense again. He goes, think about the claim. Think about what is your options. Joseph Smith was either a prophet of God that restored the Church of Jesus Christ in these latter days, and suddenly that Church of Jesus Christ did what you would expect it to do. It would be persecuted by people. It would be persecuted just like the church in the ancient days was. It'd be led like prophets like it was in the ancient days. It would be deemed heretical, just like the Jews back in the olden days, the Pharisees and the Sadducees attacked the Christians. So too do the modern Pharisees, evangelicals, and the Sadducees attack the church. But more than that, he points out the fact, he goes, look at the founding. It started in a small log cabin with 6 young men. And I'm like, dang, when you start to look at it, you're like, okay, so let me get this straight. You think Joseph Smith made the Book of Mormon up out of thin air? Literally a literary book of such magnitude and complexity that Joseph Smith, if he was a con man, would literally have to be one of the best authors ever to write. And then he created a church. And then he outlined doctrines. And then he proceeded to continue to add layers and layers and layers on that con and ask people to do more and more and more. Oh yeah, and by the way, his closest associates would all disavow him, but never disavow the Book of Mormon. Oh yeah, by the way, you'd have a ton of people who would be willing to die for this. You'd have people doing the exact things you would expect them to do with the Church of Jesus Christ, but they're doing it all for a con. And this con, the founder of the con dies as well. And this con now grows into millions of people and lasts for hundreds of years. It is ludicrous. It is ludicrous to propose that as an alternative. Either Joseph Smith is a 10 times smarter man than any of his detractors, or he was what he claimed he was, a prophet of God. I don't think they realize how stupid their claims are of him being a charlatan.